Welcome back. You're watching Africa 54. Well, will they stay or will they go? We're talking about the oil giants that dominate the Niger Delta. A wave of planned sales has prompted speculation that the firms are leaving because of oil theft and political uncertainty. Africa 54's Paul Ndiho has our story.
Environmentalists are living in Nigeria's oil-producing regions are pushing for a cleanup recommended by the UN 2 years ago that said oil companies and the government were responsible for 50 years of oil pollution. Lawyer Chima Williams says communities in the oil-producing regions would fight any pullout by the oil companies if they attempted to leave before cleaning up.
The number one thing for the companies to do is to clean up their mess, clean up the environment that they have destroyed before they now begin to consider selling off their facilities. Okay? Now, the UNEP report did not recommend that Shell should sell off its facilities in Ogoniland, but recommended that they should begin the process of decommissioning, should commence the process of integrity check of their facilities to guarantee that fresh spills do not occur.
Oil theft, officially estimated at 250,000 barrels per day, is massive criminal enterprise, although it's often associated with criminal gangs who tap crude oil from pipelines for local refining. Most stolen crude oil leaves the country in large tankers, which could not happen without the complicity of top officials.
What is happening is that those assets that are not economically rewarding are being sold off in the portfolio to indigenous or other prospects. Basically, this is in reaction to a couple of things. One, the PIB has not been passed, and a lot of people are having second thoughts about investing new money until the resources become, until the laws become very clear and definite.
Shell CEO Peter Vosa nevertheless told Voice of America that the company was not seeking to leave Nigeria.
The whole sabotage issue and therefore the stealing of products, but also the environmental devastation needs to be tackled. And that can only be tackled by the Nigerian government leading it, by all the industry players in it, the communities in it, but also international governments. And that needs to be getting going so that we can actually develop for the society and the economy the natural resources. So we are committed to Nigeria, but we need to sort out some of the issues together with others.
Energy majors are increasingly moving towards gas production instead of oil. The global shale oil and gas boom means there are more exploration opportunities. So it makes financial sense to keep only the most profitable business in Nigeria and expand deep offshore where the oil theft is highly unlikely.
What Nigeria needs to do is sit down, first of all, pass the PIB as quickly as possible, make these terms, the fiscal terms, more attractive and incentivize the multinational oil companies and the Nigerian investors so they can invest more money. The investment dollars will add to GDP. The production dollars will actually lead to a multiplier effect. And the reality is that that will be a good time for Nigeria. But the time is running out, and investors have other options.
A 2011 landmark UN report slammed multinational corporations, particularly Shell, and the Nigerian government for 50 years of oil pollution that has devastated the Niger Delta's fragile wetlands. Shell and the government swiftly pledged to act on the report's findings. Oil analysts say the risk of renewed unrest and the growing risk of financial liabilities from various court cases might ultimately be what spurs action from the government and the oil majors to finally begin the cleanup. Paul Ndiho, VOA News.